this morning and attend this very important forum relating to safety of journalists all over the world, including Pakistan. And I must say that freedom of expression in this country has been extremely close to the hearts of civil society, independent journalists, media, print, electronic, and of course, other important segments of society. Mr. Hamid Mir, who is chairperson of Journalist Safety Commission, has no doubt faced very difficult circumstances. At one point, he had a very narrow escape in Karachi. God Almighty saved him with his own hands. And then, of course, on other occasions, he faced all this with courage and grit. Not only him, journalists sitting in front of me, I can see on the left side and the right side, they've all contributed in a very big way to safeguard their rights, expression of their sentiments, speeches, and freedom of action. And in the process, all of you have really been targeted, if not all of you, many of you, in one way or the other. And this is something which has earned you as an entity great respect, not only in Pakistan, but internationally. The recent murder of Arshad Sharif is obviously a very sad incident which happened in Kenya. And I spoke to the President of Kenya myself, and also our Foreign Office Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto was in coordination with Kenyan authorities, and I spoke to other agencies in Pakistan for speedy action in this behalf, and also return of his body back to Pakistan. I have written a letter to the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Pakistan to constitute a commission, and I hope some action will be taken in this behalf. So, ladies and gentlemen, I really commend your efforts and appreciate your contribution to hold this very important forum. And on this occasion, I acknowledge and laud the work that the Pakistan Journalist Safety Coalition is doing to promote the cause of journalists, their safety, security, and protection in their line of duty. This forum today also marks the 10 years of the UN Plan of Action in Asia. It is being held to celebrate the key achievements of Pakistan and other countries of Asia with regard to the implementation of the UN Plan of Action on safety of journalists and the issues of impunity. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an article of faith with me, and of course, as well as with you, that democracy and media freedom reinforce each other. They go hand in hand. And let me state with fullest authority at my command that despite the checkered history, Pakistan is and always will be a democracy. Of course, there have been stints where we had military dictatorship for 33 years, but then we returned to the system of democracy through collective efforts and sacrifices. And let's hope and pray to God that this nascent democratic dispensation becomes stronger by the day through our collective efforts and decisions in the right direction. The 1973 Constitution is an outcome of consensus building by our political leadership, and they were giants. Many of them are not in this world, but despite their differences, despite their internal issues, they got together for a very sacred cause and rose above their likes and dislikes and differences and carved out a constitution which is still a binding force for Pakistan's federating units, a force which is so strong that earthquakes and floods could not disturb this arrangement, and therefore 1973 Constitution is a very sacred document. The principles of freedom of expression, of a vibrant and free media, and of freedom of information and are important pillars of any democratic system. My government strongly believes that these freedoms and rights are sacrosanct and remain at the heart of the development of democracy. We are committed to supporting all efforts that promote and uphold these shining principles.